During my master thesis, I was interested to interpret volcanism because I realized by studying the Massif of Cantal in France that the classical model to explain the formation of these rocks doesn't work. And from that, I continued to work on hypotheses I developed during my master. My main result is that I have, during my PhD, developed a model which suggests that the source of an intraplate volcano is not located in the asthenosphere, but could be linked to a percolation of liquids, a metasomatism of the lithosphere, and the remelting of this metasomatism. And my main result is that I take real rocks from metasomatic vein and I melt it. And I realize that it fits perfectly the major and the trace element composition of alkaline intraplate lavas. An important implication of my model for the formation of intraplate volcanoes, because I suggest that rather to have a source which contains different heterogeneity, you could take the convecting mantle, make low-degree melts, enrich the lithosphere, and it's a petrological process which creates the source, which after, by melting, produce the rocks at the surface. And this could explain why, when we look to volcanoes from continental place or oceanic place, we have so similar composition. I'm currently working on petit spot. Petit spot, I think, is one of the major discoveries of the last 20 years. Petit spot are the volcanoes which are produced by plate flexure when the plates start to be bending before the subduction. And the Japanese group have found some of these volcanoes in the Pacific place. And it is fundamental at my point of view because it's the first time we could really link tectonic process and generation of intraplate volcanoes. With a group of colleagues from Lausanne, we have found a very big discovery because we identify what we think is the first accreted petit spot in north of Costa Rica. This petit spot is currently a series of alkaline seals embedded in radial and deformed radiolite, and it provides a potential to look at petit spot volcano not only with the rocks to the surface, which had been sampled by the Japanese group, but to have a complete view of a sequence of a petit spot. I think from that we could have some insight about the process which generates these rocks.